Wagwan people. How y'all doing? Sorry about that. Yeah, a little bit of a hiccup. I hit the live button just a little tad too early. That's what happened. I hit the live button just a tad too early. And I hadn't actually set things up properly yet. So yeah, that's what happened there. But yeah, we're here. We're here. Wagwan people. Wagwan Banterman, Wagwan awesome dude, LOL. We in this, yo. Just getting things set up. Wagwan, yeah, there we go, there we go. The chat is screwed up on the video. Yeah, let me try and sort it out right quick. If I can sort it out right quick. See what that does, if even does anything at all. Just have to refresh it. All right. So how's everybody doing, man? How's y'all days going? We're on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome one and all. Yo, James Noblet, what up, Nobby? Wagwan. An hour ago, I did my first ever live stream. Okay, awesome. How'd it go? Nice. I posted my first vid not too long ago on Roflo. Yeah, you did. You posted that, was it a few days back, wasn't it? Wagwan. I don't know what's going on with the chat on the screen. I don't know why it's not showing up properly. I can see what you're saying, by the way, just so y'all know. But I think it might be in my eagerness to go live. I might have done things in the incorrect order, and that's kind of screwed up a little bit. Oh well. See what I can do here. Went good. A friend came on. Was only a test stream though, but still. Hey, you know, you test things out a little bit, see how it goes. There's nothing wrong with that. I was playing GTA 5 and bloody hell I remembered why I love Lamar in it. A nigga don't hate me cause I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee ass haircut, you'd get some bitches on your dick. Oh, better yet, maybe Tanisha call you a dog ass if she so fucking with that brain surgeon or lawyer. She fucking with nigga. Yeah, I remember that part. Nigga. Lamar is something, man. Lamar is something in that. You gotta drag the end on. Yeah, nigga. Lamar was supposed to be playable. Was that the original idea? Lamar's be playable. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. It's probably best that he isn't playable, to be fair, actually. I'm not sure. I mean, because they've got, like... I mean, you play as 3 characters. I guess a 4th might be a bit of a stretch. But then again, I don't know. Could have worked. Could have worked. But I like what they did with it, regardless that he's not playable. I don't think it affect. Oh, here we go. Finally got the chat on the screen. That should be showing up now. Finally. For him as an NPC. He works well on the... I mean, I haven't played much of the online, but he does work well on the online as an NPC. Alright. Let's move some things. So... let me go over here. Let me get at you, dog. Get at you. I have a feeling that making him playable would kind of ruin his charm. Sweet man's gotta get himself a brew. Be right back. Cool. Alright, yeah, cool. No worries. No, see in a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I might agree with that. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I mean, you never know. I mean, it's always easy to think like, oh, it could be this, it could be that, when it hasn't actually been done. But, you know, maybe it could have worked. Maybe. But no, I like it how it is. I mean, I have no issue with how it is. It'd be cool if they did like an expansion or something, like Lamar missions. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like as a DLC, which they'll probably never do at this point. I don't think they're too interested in single-player DLCs at this point. But if they ever did, that would be pretty cool. Alrighty then, so welcome everybody. Whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube, welcome one and all. This is the Haze Hangout. This is the village. Welcome to the village. We have fun and games. So here's how we do this. Here's how I've been doing over the last few live streams. So, you know, we chat for a little bit to start off with, and then we get into some of the sort of gaming news and that kind of stuff. For maybe about 10 minutes or so, give or take. And then we get into Assassin's Creed as a game of the day right now, or game of the thing streaming. But I've had a pretty interesting day today. Let me tell you guys this before we get into the news stuff, though, real quick, because I have a little bit of news myself to say, and that is I no longer have a job anymore. It was it just happened yesterday. Man, your in-stream schedule sounds like my CSP. What's CSP class? What's that? What? No job. What the fuck? Yeah. So it was a bit of a weird thing. I mean, I was under the impression that it was a 3-month probation, and then if I'm good enough, they'll keep me on. You know, like jobs tend to do that sort of thing. That apparently was not the case. Apparently it was just a temporary job, and there was not a permanent position afterwards. So I was a little bit misled by the agency as to what was going on. And further to that, the job was not exactly explained correctly to me either, because I was under the impression that I was there as a caretaker, as a school caretaker, which meant that, you know, you do sort of looking after the building and maybe do a little bit of light maintenance. But it turns out what they were looking for was somebody who was had more of an expertise in, you know, repair work and that sort of thing, which is not what I was told at all. So yeah, there's a bit of a miscommunication, you know, misunderstanding as to what the job actually was, which is a little bit disappointing, a bit annoying. But you know what, it's in the past, it's done. And I just felt like, you know what, I know that anytime you have a job, you're being used. So as long as I know that I'm getting out of it as well, getting something out of it as well, not just getting paid. Of course, you was going to get paid, but as long as I know that I'm getting something out of it, then it is what it is, you know. So I don't feel bad about it. I'm fine. I can get another job, you know, when I'm ready to do that. But in the meantime, more YouTube videos. That's my next move. More YouTube videos. CSPE stands for Civil, Social, and Political Studies. Okay. What does the E stand for then? Civil, Social, and Political Studies. I don't get it. What's the E? What, economics? But yeah, man. As of yesterday, I'm jobless. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm okay for the time being. Money is the one commodity you would always have enough of. So, all right, let's switch over to this screen so y'all can see what I can see, and I should probably click this thing so you can actually see what I can see. Yeah, there's a bit of economics in there, but it's not what the it's not in the word. Okay, so they put an E there. The E doesn't stand for economics. They just put it there for. All right, well, there you go. There's an E in it for some reason. Interesting. All right, so this is Google News that I got on right now. So awesome, dude. You was you recommending Mindhunter? Somebody was recommending Mindhunter. I think it was you. I'm sorry if I mixed it up with somebody, but I'm sure somebody was recommending Mindhunter. It's in my watch list of things to watch. And now that I've got a lot of time, I guess I'll be watching it fairly soon. But yeah, it looks like Mindhunter is Netflix's most binge-worthy show yet. So apparently, it's a pretty damn good show according to this. Oh, the E does stand for economics. Okay. Okay, it does. Cool. So we clear that little mystery. But yeah, I do want to get into this. I haven't started it yet, but yeah, I've been hearing a few things about it. I don't watch Netflix, so I wouldn't know. Okay, fair enough. It wouldn't have been you then recommend it then. No bother. Somebody recommended it. Sorry that I forgot who it was, but I know somebody recommended it on the live stream. Apologies for that. I try to remember the names and things. Clearly, it doesn't always happen. But so sorry if I forgot. It's not deliberate. But yeah, I do want to get around to the show. Yeah, it looked pretty cool when I watched like a trailer or skit or something of it. It looked pretty cool, so I do want to get to it. Yo, Banterman's back, Wagwan. We're just talking about this. So Disney streaming service has won and hasn't even launched yet. So have you guys heard about this, by the way? So Disney are doing their own streaming service. And what that could mean for Netflix is that things like Luke Cage and Daredevil and that whole thing, they may possibly, and it's a big possibly because Disney hasn't announced anything specific as to those just yet, but it may possibly be taken off Netflix. They've already decided that they're going to take off their movies from Netflix, like the Captain Americas and Iron Man's and all that kind of stuff. They've already decided they're going to take those off of Netflix. At the moment, they're leaving like the Netflix shows, the Netflix Marvel shows there, but that could possibly go at some point as well. So that's a Disney streaming service. It hasn't even launched yet. When you have the most important franchises in the world, nothing else matters. So yeah, they're going to have Star Wars, of course. Disney has a massive catalog of great movies. Toy Story, for example. What else? They've got the Marvel movies as well. Oh, the internet's being a bitch again. Oh, damn it, man. That's no good. But another comment may end up having a more significant impact, not just for Disney, but for the entertainment world at large. I get announced that Disney is developing a series of original TV shows for its upcoming video streaming service. They include live-action Star Wars television series, a new Marvel show, and programs based on the High School Musical and Pixar's Monster Inc. franchise. So, if this happens, or it looks like it's happening really, but once this happens, yeah, Disney could really disrupt the whole streaming service thing. On one hand, competition is good, but I don't like the idea of exclusivity sometimes, because I feel like, you're paying Netflix, you're paying Amazon, you're paying this, you're paying that, and it's like, now you got to add on Disney on top of that, so you can watch the Disney stuff, because you can't watch those anywhere else, but you're still paying, it's like, if all you ever watch is Disney, cool, it's not so bad, but if you watch Disney stuff and you want to watch other stuff as well, then that money can add up real quick. So, I'm thinking it's a good idea for them to do it. I just don't like the idea of it being exclusive to Disney. I still think there should be options for people who watch more than just Disney stuff, But yeah, they could really obliterate it, Yeah, Thor. So Doom, impossible Switch ports analyzed in depth. So yeah, Doom's on Switch now. I think I got released recently. Actually, I haven't actually checked the dates, but I believe it's either come out recently or it's about to come out soon. But I saw a few tweets about it, saying people who played it saying that it looks really great on the Switch. So awesome, dude. You looking for Switch? You looking for Doom on the Switch? Are you checking for that? Okay. I just got your message, Banter. Yo, lit fire wagwan, homie. Yeah, but the Doom looks new, not the good old arcade style look. What do you mean new? Do you mean because I mean it's the new Doom game? Or I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you mean like it newer than that, or? Yeah, I got your message, Banter. My opinion on that. It is what it is. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, people do all kinds of things. I'm not one to judge. So each their own. She's happy doing it. What can I say? Yeah, what up, Lit Man? How you doing? We're just talking a little bit about the gaming news and Doom on Switch. Let me know what your thoughts are. About to get into Assassin's Creed in just a little bit. Yeah, but bloody hell, that's just bad. Yeah, I think when you go through life, you're gonna realize that people do all kinds of things that you probably, you know, they may not agree with, you don't particularly like, you think is maybe immoral, or you think is bad or wrong or whatever, and things like that. And that's gonna happen. You can't help that. Yo, Wagwan Belgian Dan. No clue. Oh well, no worries. But yeah, people can do all kinds of things that, you know, you don't like. And I think the thing to remember is that if it doesn't directly affect you, then you just gotta walk away sometimes and say, you know what, you don't have to support it. You know, you don't have to like it, certainly. But in the day, if they're not knocking on your door, you know, it's like, all right, you do you know, or do them. In this case, was it 370 dudes? All right, okay, well. I mean, I thought they were bringing back the original game with the original look style. Okay, you thought it was going to be the original. No, it was, yeah, it's a port of the new Doom game they're doing. But then again, you know, I mean, Doom. Well, they had Doom 64 on the 64. So I don't get, maybe it could happen. Maybe if there's a, if you pre-order, you get Doom 2016 on the Switch. You get the. Oh, if you pre-order Doom 2016 on the Switch, you get the original. Okay, if you pre-order it, you get the original. Interesting. Okay, I didn't pre-order it, and I think it might be out already, so I'm gonna have to check for that. Yo, sing for Absolution, Wagwan. Wagwan, sing with me. Sing, yeah, sing for na 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 na. Okay, what else is happening in the world today? Oh, by the way, you know what? Now that I do have more time on my hands, for those who might have been here when I said this, I no longer have a job right now. But now that I do have a little bit more time on my hands, what I'm thinking, guys, let me know if you're okay, if you're down with this. But you know, we're talking about doing the Q&A, like a live Q&A. I'm thinking of doing that this Monday. Actually, before I say let me see if I've got anything planned for this Monday. I don't want to say too much, and it turns out actually. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a live Q&A this Monday evening. So Monday 9 p.m. GMT. Are you guys? Would you guys be down for that? Are you available Monday 9 p.m. GMT for maybe I don't know, maybe half hour or so for a Q&A? Maybe I'm thinking about half hour, 40 minutes, something like that for a live Q&A. Let me know if you guys are available on Monday for that. Awesome dudes down. Yeah. Sing with me. Sing here. 9 p.m. I could, depending on the homework. Did they sack you? Kinda, yeah, kinda. No, I didn't get fired. I was let go though. What came down to is that it was a temporary job and they didn't extend it any further than that. The only problem was, well, not the only problem, but the problem that I had was that I thought it was a 3-month probation leading on to a permanent position. But apparently that was never the case. It was never a permanent job. It was always a temporary job. So yeah, I was kind of misled by the agency that hooked me up with the job, and that kind of sucks really, because it's like, well, if they'd have told me it was temporary, I probably wouldn't have bothered. If they said, look, it's a temporary job, and then that's it, I most likely would not have bothered. You know what I mean? I would not have bothered with it. But yeah, they were like, yeah, it's 3 months and then leads on to permanent. All right, cool, let me do that. Turns out it's just temporary. So I feel like my time's been wasted. But it's done, you know what I mean? It's done. Hey, there's one thing to do. You write similar to saying, I am very angry, fuck you, Bennett Hayes. Well, I could do that, but nah. I mean, I'm not, at the end of the day, I'm not angry. I'm really not. It's done. It's you know, I feel like I've always said, well, maybe not always, but you know, I've not said this before, where it's not about what happens, it's about what you do next. You know, that's the important thing, and you can't change the things that happen, you know, around you or other people do, or the things that happen to you, but you can always control, you know, how you respond to it and what you do with that. You know, things don't happen to you, they happen for you, and it's just about understanding that as a concept, that, you know, I'm in a position now where I have some opportunities.
Amazing award tonight. Let us not take this planet for granted.
Wagwan.
I do not take tonight for granted. Thank you so very much.
Keep the village going for the job market.
Here's a little help to keep the village strong.
Thank you, man, Mr.
PS,
Man.
fuck
Yeah.
the job market.
Great. Dude, thank you for that. By the way, I wasn't saying that to get, you know, I hope I wasn't. I mean, I'm glad. Look, I appreciate it. It does help. I wasn't saying that to, you know, make anybody feel guilty or anything. I hope that wasn't what anybody took from that. But I appreciate the tenor. It helps. Every little helps. You know what I mean? Every little helps. So I appreciate that, Mr. Man. What I go on. Big up. Yo. Cool. Welcome to the stream, Village, and thanks for the contribution. Indeed. Begin construction. Yes, sir. I'm rich, bitch. I appreciate that, man. That's big. Thank you for that. Really, thank you. All right then. Let's what we got here in this news before we move on. Okay, anybody looking for Sonic Forces? I was not paying attention to Sonic games for a long time, so I have no idea what that is. We got some wrestling news. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn return to WWE on SmackDown to face the New Day. Dwayne Rock Johnson suffering from injury. Young fan tunes out Aiden English in Nottingham. Okay. Welcome to the village. Yeah, Mr. Man's been a part of the village for a while actually. I guess sometimes likes to lurk in the back, throw a donation out there. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, Mr. Man's kind of old school with the village actually. He's come down to Blackpool. My school needs extra caretakers. Down to Blackpool? More like up to Blackpool, really, isn't it? Well, semantics. The previous one got fired. Damn. What did he get fired for? Do you know? Banter. That's the power of love. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I think that's all the cool stuff in the news right now. So let's actually let me take that off first, and then open this thingy up. That's the power of love. He lashed out at a teacher. Right into Origins. Yeah, about to get into that. Lashed out at a teacher. Boy. You know what? I haven't lashed out at a teacher, but there was an incident in a previous place that I worked where, had I actually saw it, I don't know what I would have done. I mean, I'm generally not a violent person, and not particularly, I wouldn't say I'm afraid of confrontations. That said, I generally don't full-heartedly go into confrontations if it's not really that necessary. That being said, you know, there was something that I was hearing, but I didn't actually see it. And what I was hearing was one of the senior teachers proper shouting at one of the students, like a 12-year-old student. He was like, was it year 11? No, that's not right, year 7. So he was like 11 years old, 12 years old. And I could hear it from like maybe 2 floors away. And this guy was proper shouting, not just like telling off. You know, you see students get told off all the time. You know, you just kind of walk past it. It's like, it's nothing to do with me. You know, there's discipline, blah, blah, blah. But he was proper shouting. He was like saying like, you know, call him an idiot at one point, you know, stuff like that. And I'm like, whoa, this seems a bit too far. You know, this seems like it's going too far. But by the time I sort of walked up to it, it had already gone. Because the thing is, I was walking towards it, or at least it sounded like I was walking towards it. And then as I was walking, I saw like a couple of other teachers, and I thought, you know, okay, let me talk to them first, and that way, you know, if we can go together, it might be a bit better, right? If I can get, say, couple of teachers to come with me, it might be a bit better. But when I was talking to them, they were like, no, that's fine, just leave it, don't worry about it, it's fine, it's normal, it needs to happen. And then by the time I walked out that classroom after speaking to them, it was over. They'd gone somewhere else. So I didn't actually see who the student was. I know which teacher it was because I could recognize his voice, but I didn't actually see it. But if I saw it, I don't know, man. Because on one hand, it's like you're not supposed to get involved because it's not really, as a caretaker, it's not your job to be involved with, you know, those sorts of things. But at the same time, it's like, boy, that's going too far, man. That's going too far. It's one thing to say, yeah, there's discipline, and I get it that, you know, some students could be really, really trying and really pushing your patience, testing your patience. I get it. But at the same time, if you're the adult, you're the teacher, you're the one who's supposed to be able to handle that. And certainly raising your voice is like, maybe that's bad enough, but certainly you should never be calling a child an idiot. You know what I mean? That's like, come on, man, you're going way too far with that. But yeah. But anyway, I could, depending on what the circumstances are with your caretaker, maybe the teacher deserved it, maybe he didn't. I guess, yeah. It's like screaming at her. Screaming. Did you hear? Did you hear what he was saying? Did you hear anything, or was you there, or is it's all stories around the campfire? Maybe all depends. All depends on what, Sing? What does it depend on? Man, I don't need to get in confrontations. I have genetics from my mom's side, from my grandfather and his father, and I got muscle tone since before I worked out. I got really strong muscles. I walk up to somebody doing something, I tell them to stop, and they shut their traps. Oi, you shut your trap, alright? Well, something about the teacher bossing him around, and then he's, oh yeah, I could understand that. I could understand that. Who I'm dealing with, I ain't confronting a buff guy. Okay, fair enough. Shut them up. Yeah, I mean, the thing is about confrontations is that I feel like you should never be afraid to confront somebody about something. That being said, I do also believe it's important to pick your battles. You know what I mean? Like, I say it's not necessarily a good idea to confront everybody about everything, because then you're just arguing all the time, and you know what I mean, there's so much life to be lived outside of just arguing about every single little thing. So you should never be afraid to confront somebody about the important issues, but yeah, pick your battles. Pick your battles. A lot of times you'll find that it's probably just not that necessary, just not that deep. But yeah, if you have to do it, then you have to do it. Then of course I would do what is right if the situation is dire. Yeah, indeed. You gotta do what's right, man. Always gotta do what's right, even when it's the hard thing to do. I remember there was this one guy in my school hitting their girl, and couldn't just watch, so I hit him on the back of the head. Oi, stop that. Nice one. Then I saw good. And mine's better. You make them feel scared, and they will act good. And then maybe. I think it depends on the individual. You know, some people might just. I mean, it depends how you do it. If you do it very aggressively, like if you become the aggressor, then yeah, I think what Osmond is saying might come to fruition, come to truth. Where if you intimidate somebody, then yeah, they might just act nice when you're around, but keep doing it when you're not there. But so yeah, it depends on how you do it. What we got now? Shit, man, I ain't ready for none of these. So yeah, it depends on how you do it, and as long as you're not being too aggressive, I think, yeah. It gets spent for that week. Worth it. But it was so worth it. You don't hit a girl. What the fuck wrong with sometimes. I was really angry at him though, since the girl was really nice and she didn't deserve it. Plus I kind of pissed off. Plus I was kind of pissed off before, so yeah. You never hit a girl? Interesting. Here's the thing. I would say ideally you should never hit anybody. You know, boy, girl, man, woman, whatever. Fine there. Yeah, you should never hit anybody, but it's. I think there's a time and a place where sometimes you could be like, you know what, this is going to be done. I think when it comes to hitting people, my thing is that it depends on what they're doing. Like if they're being violent, you know, where it's like you need to defend yourself or defend somebody else, then you know, try to be more defensive. But if it's a point where you're being defensive and they are still being very aggressive and very violent, sometimes yeah, you gotta strike. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say never do it, but try to avoid it, certainly. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying, Haze. You just intimidate the person and they will start being good. Right, yeah. But the thing is, when you intimidate somebody, the problem there is that you become the aggressor. And that's something to try to avoid. It's not once you become the aggressor, then well, are you much better, you know? And that's the thing about fighting. That's why when I say if you're going to hit somebody, it's like you need to make sure that you're fully justified in doing it. By the way, I'm not talking about like a little tap, whatever. I'm talking about like actual hitting, like punching, kicking. You need to make sure you're justified in doing it. Don't use resort to violence, so that's a good thing. But man's gotta put. Was Hippo chasing me? Oh. A man's gotta put those 2 years of judo to use. Well, you paid for lessons, so you know what I'm saying. I mean, she didn't deserve this at all. He hit her because apparently she was helping his friend with an injury. He took it as her being all mushy with his. I see. Yeah, that guy might have issues if he's like that, some kind of insecurity, jealous issues or whatever. I usually talk fights off. Yeah, it's better that way. Better that way. Haze, I don't intimidate people for no reason. I do it if it's necessary. By the way, when I talk about intimidating people, just so, because we might be talking about different things but using different words. When I'm talking about intimidating, I'm talking about being aggressive, you know, like to the point where it's no longer justified in what you're doing. That's what I mean when I say being intimidating. Not so much. So I think what you might be meaning is not backing down and just making sure that they know that you can't be pushed over that easily, which is fine. But what I mean when I say intimidating is being overly aggressive, you know, that sort of thing. I think that's when you got to be careful, because when you enter into that realm, when you enter the side of you being the aggressor, then you're no longer justified. It's one thing to fight somebody if you're defending yourself or defending somebody else, but when that person is beaten, you know, when that person is downed, then you need to know when to back off. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about when about being aggressive or being intimidating. I don't know why, but for some reason people want to scrap me. What you doing, Banterman? What you doing? I did karate for 4 years. Okay, so you should know all about restraint and staying calm and breathing. Judo is a lot more defensive. Judo, I believe, involves a lot more holds, right? And holds and throws. A lot of takedowns and stuff, right? Yeah. I passed through different teachers when I did karate, and like the leader of the karate group did judo. Okay, cool. The brewery closes at night, but Harkov can be found at his home. Alright. Speak to Harkov in the Haze brewery. So am I going to his house now, or am I still going to his brewery? And I was always the favourite and Regent's nice. Always the favourite and the best trier. People usually take 7 years to train with the leader. I got in his class in 2. Alright. This must have been going hard. Putting in that work.
Careful you don't overfill the jars.
There is this really easy one to do. What you do is you put your left arm underneath someone's armpit, and the other over the armpit. Then you swipe the leg and push them to
Master
the ground.
Tahaka's wife is
Okay.
so kind. I cannot thank the gods enough for delivering her to us.
I have heard that about Lady Maharet.
Yeah, that sounds fairly straightforward.
I have no time. Speak to one of my overseers if you must.
I've got a good move as well, actually, for fighting. You guys want to hear it?
Apollodorus
Practically.
Apollodorus, of course.
He sent me for the scarab, the shadow that darkens Haze.
Talk going off.
Please, that is an evil name to speak aloud.
Yeah, I've got some.
Knows the people are suffering.
Got some fighting tips.
My position,
This one is practically like,
trade is strangled. The
if
soldiers
done
run
right,
rampant, and the weight of Ptolemy's taxation crushes the
impenetrable.
breath from us.
That's how good his fighting tip is.
Come with me.
What you do
Let us retire where we have a roof
is
overhead.
you slip him a tenner and say, yeah, sorry about that. Do that, and nobody want to fight you.
There are many terrible stories about the scarab. I am sure Apollodorus told you.
I got a lot of badges too.
Mutilation,
Even a special one from my main mentor. It was a spiderweb with
a horrendous
badge
fate. Trapped in the
that
shimmering
once
sand,
belonged to
your
my
mind and
mentor
body
when he
pounded by the
graduated as a
remorseless
master
sun.
of karate. Nice, okay, so
Waiting
you
for the
handed it
final
down to you.
release
Now you have to
into
hand it down to your students. That's how these things go. He handed it to you, now you have to pass it on to your students.
But these are only stories. There are real villains in Sais. But the scarab, if he exists, it is not safe to speak of him.
Look, right. Harris informant's table, alright. And because I was extremely good at takedowns, but the thing is, I need to do it quick, or else I might get overpowered. At least that's how it used to be. Now I'm a bit stronger, so I can hold my ground. I guess there's a lot to do with your own stance as well. You know, you need to make sure you've got a good stance and good footing. That's a lot. Your strength is going to come from that.
Sais is no different than Siwa.
And as I've always heard in martial arts movies, if you don't have a good stance, you don't have a good anything. Excuse me. Ammo full. Available quests. I'll take them all. Get to them eventually, maybe. Don't know if you missed this because of me spamming butt here. I was never really good, to be honest, but the teachers liked me for my ethics, and that's I was really good at trying to kill, so I did miss that bit. Sorry if I have missed any of the chats, by the way. Apologies, it's not something I do deliberately. But I do appreciate you guys keeping the chat lively. That's always awesome to see, so I appreciate that. Yeah, but having a good work ethic is important. I feel like having a good work ethic is more important than skill sometimes, because you could always learn to do something if you have the right work ethic and the right attitude. You might have the skills and stuff, but if you've got a poor attitude, then it goes nowhere. So I would say between the two, it's better to have a better work ethic. That being said, skill is important. You know, it helps if you can actually do things. So, but having the right work ethic means that you're more likely to learn and, you know, get better at it. You know, I'd want to spar with you, awesome dude. You sound like a formidable opponent. Yeah, you know, I'd like to banter. Karate versus judo friendly match. Yeah, we could you could make that happen. Do it live on the YouTube as well.
The scarab was near beaten to death with his tongue cut out.
Who was he?
Old Goopa, father-in-law to the most powerful man in the region, Tahaka. That boy,
Karate versus
Nawab,
judo.
is his grandson.
Who will win?
Hey, you tired of winning? I'm looking for your grandfather. Do you know where he went?
No, he left on the road to Campiros. He should have been home by now.
I'll see if I can find him along the road.
Oh boy. Yo, Dark Star. Hey yo. Walk one DSM. Dark Star's in the village. Walk one. How you doing, Dark Star? How's your day been? And the leader of the karate group even took me out during classes to a corner and taught me brown and black belt moves when I was only an orange belt. Alright, so advanced stuff, nice. Dark Star Media. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Okay, we're almost there. So yeah, we're just talking about karate and judo, and is that it? Dark Star. Have you done any self-defense classes, or do you maybe watch martial arts movies? That's the extent of my knowledge, by the way, when it comes to that sorts of things. I've watched quite a lot of martial arts movies. So oh, restricted area.
Time is up.
Oh, son of a dude's a level 16, you know.
Target in range.
Well, I'm doing good. Thanks. How you doing, man? I'm doing great. Man, 2 of them as well. They're both level 16s. Oh shit. That's one of the problems with this bloody game is that, like, it gives you these missions that you're not really ready for. So you can't really do them unless you're willing to be like proper stealth, and you can't really be stealth because it just doesn't really work. They spot you from like bloody 20 miles away. Like, I took karate for a little while when I was a kid, and I've done some basic martial arts stuff in the past, but not a whole lot. Nice. But I'm sure it's enough to like whoop somebody's ass if you needed to, right? Like if somebody came up to you and they were bothering you and like, look, man, I ain't down for this, man, and they just keep bothering you, you'd be like, what? Yeah. As I said, pretty much my entire knowledge of martial arts comes from movies, so yeah, that.
What are we to do with the beggar that Marcos caught in the Felakitized
I don't know what it
if he
was,
survives the
but I
beating
was
the men gave him, we'll sell him at the harbor for a drachma. Did you know he was mute? Perhaps half a drachma.
I was pretty respected, but because my parents divorced, I was no longer able to go all in the past now. But the badge of skills, respect, pictures, memories, and memories help. So I'm really not wrong. The memories help you indeed, man. It's good to have these cool memories. Cool indeed. I did just enough for self-defense, and when needed, but you gotta keep practicing though. Gotta keep practicing. I wonder if my sensei still remembers me. How long's it been? He was Japanese, so the whole thing felt authentic. My dad also taught me some stuff as well, but now I don't see him. It's better for me. Sensei Nagakawa. I learned to fight myself before judo. Sensei Nagakawa. These dudes are all level 16s, man. I might need some martial arts skills myself. I can't even like scour the rooftops in this one because like they're was like.
Got you! You face the green god this day!
He doesn't know where I am, does he? Oh no, he does. Son of a bitch. Still firing arrows at me though. brothers used to do a couple of my brothers used to do martial arts. Used to do taekwondo. But yeah, I never did anything like that myself. Like, but yeah, I used to watch so many martial arts movies back in the day. I haven't watched one for ages now. It's been a while since I watched a proper old school kung fu movie. But I used to watch so many, like the old school 70s stuff, and 80s as well. But a lot of 70s and 80s stuff I used to watch. Kung fu, crazy kung fu, monkey kung fu, all that, you know. Oh my days, are you serious? I need to pick another mission, man. This is nonsense. Look at this though, they're all like, I'm not high enough level for anything. Like the lowest is a level 15. And I'm not even high enough for that. Like, what is this, man? What is this? No one messes with me. You see, as well as being very muscly, I developed some scare technique that would creep people out, and they wouldn't mess with me. There's this really flashy takedown called Osoto Gari. Where you grab the person, walk slightly behind them, and kick their Achilles heel to trip them, and then you push them back and end up with your hand on their neck. Then you can finish them off with a jab to the throat or temple. Okay, like proper just 5-finger death punch. Yeah, awesome dude scares people. I guess when you're quite muscular though, you probably find that you might scare people just naturally, just doing things, just going about your day.
No easy meat here.
I need to somehow get 39 meters from here. In this place, son of a bitch, man. I live in the south. And it's actually richer and better educated. No idea how, but in the north, where I once lived, I got in scraps and used my scare skills to discard my opponents. Well, if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? So.
Wait a second.
Oh god, days. You mean you cannot stealth this though? That's the problem. You're constantly getting made. Okay, they go to this side. Oh, flipping now. There's somebody.
One high.
They got lions as well. What the?
Die!
It's not fun to be scary. It's better when people underestimate you. Well, if you're fighting, you're not doing it for the fun. I mean, you shouldn't be, at least anyway. Oh my days, man. So what I'm going to have to do is like a whole bunch of grinding just so I can get up to level 15 so I can have a chance at beating this bloody thing. You give him a can of whoop ass. Open up a can of whoop ass. Yeah, but I used to have a bit more weight, but even then I had muscles, but now they show pretty low. Okay, each their own. It's fun because all they see is some fat guy. Then I actually fight them. They're like, WTF? Lions? Oh, hell no. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm already like underpowered with my... Let me just have to scope this place out a little bit though. I mean, look at these guys, 17, 16, I'm a level 13, man. These are way too high for me. And they got a lion somewhere, like, what the hell? There's a couple level 15s there. Oh, gee. Yeah, thanks. And one over here. Here's what I gotta get to. Okay, so maybe if I go round the other side, maybe it might do it from there. I need to get round without being spotted. Alright, okay. We walk round down the side of the cliff. We'll run around, whatever. I enjoy fighting, to be honest. Take that as you will. I still do spars with my friend since he does judo. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, it's like boxing, you know. There's an art to it.
This place is heavily guarded.
Okay, that's where I need to get to. I need to watch out for this guy over in the distance, though. And I sometimes visit the schools in my area as a guest. Nice. Proactive, man. It's good. Where I help some of the newer students. Yeah, I know what you mean, banter. When I get in a scrap, I love the feeling, the thrill of it. It's all the suspense. My blood rushes. I love it. I know, right? Call me sadistic. Call me a psychopath. Okay, so we've got some fighters in the village right now. Okay, okay.
By my father's cock Marcos. I think you killed him.
No, he still breathes. Stupid fool. This will teach him.
Why are you here? Go back.
I might need to run, actually. I might need to run real quick. Okay. Hey, there's only one psychopath slash... Okay. No, I need to... Oh, no, I can't be here. The only one psychopath slash madman, this crazy guy, and that's me. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Well, actually, it kind of is, really. There's plenty of room for psychopaths in the village. Come on, guys. Ain't no need for all that. Are they still chasing me, though?
Go back. I will get you out.
I think I'm in the clear. I think I'm in the clear. Only 200 meters to go. Scrap me, fam.
I know the scarab took your tongue.
I got plenty of them old cans of whoop-ass waiting. Just waiting to be opened.
Help me, and I can ensure he dies.
And oh shoot, where am I going? Okay, let's go around. Damn it. And one benefit of having muscles is I get some attention. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Must deal with Sefetu's archers in Sais. They are his eyes.
Yeah. Sometimes it. Well. Okay, so I'm not in the clear just yet. Even a few cans of whoop ass. Ha! I thought you were better. I just need a can of spinach. Oh, Popeye. Oh my days, man. Are you serious? This guy's after me. This big... Do I even have a chance with this guy, though? It's a big monster. It's level 16. Oh, this is oh my days, man. One hit and I'm gone. Well, actually, it's maybe 2 hits, but still. Nice Popeye reference, yeah. I remember Popeye used to be on air on Polish TV at 7 p.m. They played them for kids before they went to sleep. Okay, just in case you didn't understand my wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I mean, I get looks by those beautiful skirts. Oh, I got the reference. I was trying to make a joke about getting attention from dudes, but I don't think it came out. Wait a minute, man. I have to go all the way back to this dude, though. Like, I got this far. Can I at least... Oh, son of a bitch, man.
I must deal with Sefetu's
So
archers.
who spotted me? Because I went through a place where it wasn't even guarded, and I got spotted by somebody. Oh, this is taking a piss, man. Can I at least start with someone nearer, nearer to the wherever it is? Oh, son of a bitch. Hey, some guys prefer bulges. I ain't judging. However, I like my women how I like my coffee. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of coffee, but I would say that if there's no penis in the coffee, it's usually a good thing. You know. Like I said, Haze, Ubisoft, I'm giving up on AC for real, man. Oh wait, I think I might have gone too far. I'm just go. Is it this one? All right, yeah. So I need to try and sneak in from this side. Ubisoft is giving up for real, man. And it's a pretty good game as well. It's just, oh, seriously.
I'm my father's cock, Marcos. I think you've killed him.
No, he's still breathing. Stupid. This will teach you.
Koopa, I will get you out.
Gotta go up here back. Okay. Gotta feed the cats and wash my mug. No problemo. Yeah, make sure your cat stays fed.
I think you will survive.
Well, I like my hot chocolate like I like my women. Not from Bangkok. That's reference and not
I know the Scarab took
being
your time,
racist.
but we can help each other.
Well, I mean,
Markov told me that you are investigating this.
I wouldn't have thought you were being racist. You know, I'm just
I
saying.
can ensure he dies.
You don't need to clarify that, dude. I don't get the reference though. I probably should point it out too. But yeah, I'm guessing it's something to do with cock. So Okay, you ever see The Hangover Part 2? No, I have not. I saw the first movie. Thought it was okay. You know, didn't really. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as many other people might have enjoyed it, but right. But yeah, I never bothered with Part 2 or Part 3. Okay, so I'm in like territory. I need to like not get spotted by people who apparently aren't even guarding this territory. Like, what is this? It's supposed to like go red when you're in like guarded territory. This is not red. Well, there's a scene and the main characters are in a strip club and the girls actually have dicks. Okay. So I've got to watch out for army dudes. Chicks with dicks. Well, I'm not one to judge. Alright, that's not the way to go. Oh shit. Seriously though? I mean, come on, man. Did he see me? Did he see me? He didn't see me, did he? I'm behind the bush. Oh shit, no, he see me. Oh shit, man. Yeah, I don't judge either. Anyone can do whatever, but I really don't see chicks hanging with dicks.
Out of the way!
Seriously though, what the hell?
I must deal with Sefetu's archers in Sais. They are his eyes.
How does this guy even know where I am? Like, I've run behind so many different walls right now. Okay, finally. There's like two of them at least. Why do I feel MGS5 nostalgia? Running away from a high-level Centurion guards. Or higher level. So I need to, I don't know what I need to do. I need to get to somewhere. Don't push yourself, fall back to a safe position and stay there for a while. Yeah, that's all I can do really, to like run away. These guys are high level. Plus there's they're the heavy guards as well. So even if they're like on my level, they're still difficult to beat. They take like one hit and you're just gone. Such a piss take with these guys, man. Okay, looks like I'm pretty close to where I'm supposed to be going. Better be not no damn guards nearby. Alright, get out of my head, Kaz. Get out of my head.
I just heard
That's where those codec calls are returning. Oh, wait, is this the place? Okay, cool. I got it, man. I got it.
Grandfather, are you all right? Is he hurt?
Banged up, bruised, and thirsty. The soldiers did not take kindly to him, but he will be all right. Where's your father, Kawab? We must speak of this.
Father is away, on his great work.
Father is away.
Mother, grandfather is hurt. Soldiers mistook him for a beggar again.
Father, what have you done this time?
He was searching for the scarab. I hope he can help me. And in
really?
return, I can protect your family.
The scarab is nonsense. Everyone knows this.
Really?
He wants you to read them.
It looks like the scarab is summoning warriors to the city of Letopolis.
By the gods, that is where my husband is.
But the city swallowed by the desert.
It is father's destiny to rebuild
Snake.
it. We're going to join
Snake.
him. Right, mother?
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
My husband Tahaka has been slaving there for months. I'm sure he can help you. He knows everyone there.
If you go, tell him I can't wait to see him.
Of course I will, Kawab.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
Alright, so what just happened? Hyena? Is that somebody's name? No, you've been quite silent of late, so I hope you're not withdrawing it into yourself. I'm sending some of your covetous silica to you. That is blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm level 14 now. You know, I still haven't actually used any of my ability points yet. I've come up to level 14. I've not used a single ability point. You know, when I watched you play this last time, I almost forgot Egypt was in North Africa. I even lost track of the voice region. Egypt. Yeah, northern regions of the African nation. No, man, it's the African lands, African continents. The African subcontinent. That's one, yeah. But yeah. Open a quest log. Mark. I guess I have to do these level 15s. Because I can't do nothing else. I can't do none of these ones. Oh, way too high up. Anybody here been to any African nations? I've actually been to 2. Nigeria and South Africa. Both a long time ago now, though. Get a health. Ability. So I have 14 points. And yeah, I've not used a single one of them yet. Never been there. Okay. Dan's never been. Alright. Yeah. It's, I mean, I've only been to 2 places and they're both a long time ago, so I guess I can't really say too much about it. But, it was an interesting trip, you know, going to Nigeria. I was like 15 or 16 when I went. And I think I was 25 or so when I went to South Africa. 25 or 26, something like that. But yeah, it was an interesting experience, you know. Definitely recommended experience. Me neither. Okay. Passive. Your life can regenerate during combat. Okay, that would come in handy. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Passive. Loot arrows stuck in your shield back into your inventory. I like the sound of that, actually. Passive. Killing an enemy with a headshot grants you bonus XP. Okay. Assassination. Assassinating an enemy grants you bonus XP. Alright. Hold to sit and contemplate and make time speed forward. Oh, that could come in handy. Okay, so there is a way you can pass through time. You just need to earn it. We're rascalots. Banter's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Look, I can go anywhere, but it's just the foods. I mean, I went to America and the food was so strange. Which part of America did you go to? I went to New York. A while ago now, probably about 7 years ago, I went to New York. I don't know about strange food. It's certainly different. Well, I guess technically different is strange. But I don't know if I'd call it strange. I mean, they have much bigger portions, but then they also have watered down stuff. Like you get like a big can of soda, like an orange juice, orange soda can. And it's a massive can, but it's so watered down. It's kind of like, well, what was the point of that? Fun story. I broke my bed yesterday. Okay. Was you doing backflips or something? I kneeled right on the center of the board, and it snapped. So now I need to sleep with the mattress on the floor. Okay, well, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. It can be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but you know, it's not too bad. Could be a lot worse. So went to Cali. Okay, nice. I'm going back to Cali. Rep bed. I went to Chicago. Some of the best coffee I ever had. Coffee. Chicago. I also went to San Fran. Okay, so you've been a few places in the United States then, Banter. Firebomb. Throw this bomb to set your enemies ablaze. When equipped, switch to them by holding. Okay. Take that. Salesman. Animal goods and trinkets can be sold at 25%. At plus 25% price. Okay, you know, I might come in handy. Toolkit. Killing enemies with a tool grants XP. Tool, flash, decay. Oh, well, you can perform an attack while in the air. I thought I could do that anyway, but oh. Charge heavy attack holds. Charge a heavy attack. Fully charged heavy attack will shield, break tower shields, and knock enemies to the ground. No, that's more like it. Parry. Deflects an incoming attack by tapping O while in shield mode to inflict critical damage and create an opening in the enemy's guard. I went to Sacramento, San Fran, LA, and some other places. I want to go to Texas for the guns, and Nevada for the obvious reasons. What, the gangsters? Deserts? The sticks? Hunt I want to visit Japan and South Korea. Yeah, it'd be cool to go to Japan. I like to go to Japan. No, for Las Vegas. Okay, what's in Las Vegas? They got McDonald's in Las Vegas, so I guess that's if you like McDonald's. I mean, I'm not a big fan of McDonald's, but you know, each their own. What else they got in Las Vegas? They've got cinema in Las Vegas, but I don't know if you want to go that way for a cinema. So yeah, I'm not sure why you want to go to Las Vegas. Actually, I'm not sure there's any anything in particular I could think of about Las Vegas. Apparently what happens in Las Vegas stays in Vegas, so yeah. Please be sticks. You for real? Well, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I am for real. I thought you wanted to go to Nevada for the sticks. There's some pretty cool sticks. I mean, you know, so I've heard. And I like sticks since I can make some out of them. Make stuff out of them. Well, they're quite useful, so yeah. Makeshift bow and spear, even arrows and bolts. Exactly, that's just a few ideas right there.
Letopolis is a dream-given form, a new home for you, built by your hands and labors. It is not without its dangers, but the promise of a glorious tomorrow awaits you. It is a shining lighthouse of hope, all alone in
Oh, sorry, Miss Jackson. What the hell? I am for real. Yeah, never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. What the hell did I just click on? Boy, that was a wicked yawn. Oh, jeez. What's a guan, man? What's a guan? Outcast, yeah, that's the one. Outcast, Andre 3000 and Big Boy. I've had quite a long day, to be fair, actually. That's probably why I'm quite tired now. I've had quite a long day. I've been up since about 5. Went for a jog earlier. I had a 15-minute workout, went for a jog. You know, piano practice, played a little Cuphead earlier as well. But most of my day I was out at an event run by a friend of mine. It's a workshop type event, or a life coaching event, I should say, really. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's about trying to improve, you know, yourself and trying to do the best you can, and you know, being positive and that whole thing. So it was pretty cool to be a part of that. But yeah, I just got back. I literally got back maybe about 15 minutes before I started the live stream. So it was a bit of a rush to try and get everything done. Try and still go live. But yeah, I guess the day is catching up with me at the moment. But. You can now equip Firebomb's hold to switch to Firebomb. Hold to select equipment. Okay, but how do I actually select it though? Oh, does that means it's selected right now? Okay, so it's between this and arrows, right? I went to Yosemite and my mom's friend helped me make some bows and arrows out of wood. I have it in my house. I carved a squirrel on the top and a beaver on the bottom. Nice one, man. Hardcore military. Still working on the squirrel, but it's almost done. Wood carving's nice. My brother does those. Yeah. I prefer making tools and stuff for knife throwing or archery, which I'm decent at. Cool, man. It's good to have a hobby, man. In fact, that's more than a hobby. That could be an Olympic. They could do that in the Olympics. Oh man. Oh, what am I doing? Quests. There we go. I'll do this one. But I think I'm got to go later on. Alright, appreciate you coming through, Danny. I appreciate you keeping us company and talking with us. Stay awesome until next time. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and do a live stream Q&A 9 p.m. GMT Monday. If you guys could be available for that, that'd be awesome. Or maybe I'll say, actually, let's say 9:30 p.m. Let's say 9:30 p.m. Give Bantu a little more time to do his homework. So let's say 9:30 p.m. at GMT on Monday, this coming Monday the 13th. Do a live Q&A. We'll go for maybe 30 minutes or so-ish, give or take. See how it goes. But yeah, we'll do it on Monday, 9:30 p.m. GMT. Won't be too. Well, we'll try to keep it fairly short though. First, adjusted the bow to my size, then started carving. It took me a year to carve the beaver, and I'm almost finished the squirrel another year later. Wow, that's dedication, man. That is dedication. But you gotta be in all sorts of fields, you know. Thank you, Wine Mike Dan. Have a good one. Yeah, laters, homie. Laters, big fella. Okay. Why is my iTunes trying to play Pantera? I like Pantera. I do, but yeah, I'm trying to play them right now. Get me all kinds of trouble, that copyright nonsense. You ever shoot a gun, Haze? It's quite fun. I did it 2 weeks ago with the cadets. Nice. I've never shot a gun. No, not a real one anyway. I've shot pellet guns, but yeah, not quite the same thing. But no, I've never shot a gun. No. I would like to though. I know you could get shooting ranges and stuff like that in the UK. I know a few people who've been to those things, but I've never done it. Maybe I'll see if I can find one and do a vlog about it or something. Haze shoots his load. I could call it that. How about that for a vlog video title? Haze shoots his load. Yeah, great title. You know it. 1 million views at least. At least. My beau's a girl. Her name is Huntra. And I got a katana in America. I call her Kitana. Like Kitana from MK. Jeez. Hey, you can't be talking about what calling a video shoot my Haze shoots his load where you name your weapons. I mean, that's like some Full Metal Jacket nonsense or something like, this is my gun. Her name is Shirley. Just saying, man. Just saying. Yo, Ghostface, Wagwan. Ghostface 1988. Been a while since I've seen you, dude. How you been, man? Been a long ass time since I've seen you, Ghostface. How you been? Ghostface over on the Twitch. That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through. Wagwan, Ghostface. Soon enough, we're switching to a full 5.56 rounds. Okay. Right now we're on shooting .22 light rounds. Okay. Dude, everyone in the military navy names their guns, weapons. Wagwan, Ghostface. I said it wrong. Wagwan, Ghostface, especially the light machine gunners. All right. So it's not just. Also, my mystery held for review, and now I'll post it. Damn it. You know what? I don't know what the auto mod is doing. I don't even remember setting that. I might need to check my Twitch settings. I don't even know damn auto mod on this thing. Damn it, son of a bitch. Drink green tea. Drink green. I can't even talk right now. Drink green tea, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I ain't heard that for a time, man. Boy, we used to set back a lot back in the day. Back when I was streaming on the Bandit Haze channel. That's going back a while now because I've been streaming on this channel for a minute. So yeah, man. Damn it, son of a bitch. Drink. I can't even talk. Drink green. You know what it is? I've got a cold. So my throat's a bit off. Drink green tea, son of a bitch. Yeah, the old sayings, man. The old sayings. Nice one. MJ, yes, MJ, PG, and chill. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. MJ over on YouTube, Ghostface over on Twitch. Right back. All right, cool. See you in a little bit, homie. Or auto rifleman, depends if you're familiar with military terms. I'm not overly familiar with military terms. I know a few, I guess, but yeah. When I was in America, my mom's friend, I had a friend who is a ranger and got to go hunting, blew a squirrel and a crow to fucking pieces with a 6-gauge. Damn, I felt powerful. Damn, it felt good to be a gangster. Cool. See, you bought the new AC game. Yeah, I bought this when it came out, actually. Got it, I think the day or the day after it came out. Been playing it since then. It's a pretty cool game, to be fair. I mean, it's not perfect. It definitely has its issues, as we come across a few of them. But yeah, I think overall it's a pretty decent game. It's a pretty cool game. So I'm quite pleased with it. I don't know if I'd call it a must-play. You know, I think if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, you might enjoy this. Or it's a little bit different to the Assassin's Creed games that I've played previously. So I don't know, maybe you won't if you're a hardcore fan. But yeah, I like it. I think it's done a pretty good job so far. But I say if you're gonna play it, maybe wait till it drops down a bit. I'm not convinced it's worth the £40-something that I paid for this game. I'm not particularly convinced it's worth that, but if you're interested in it, I say yeah, wait for a little bit of a drop. So it's maybe like 30 quid or something like that, or what's that in dollars? Maybe about $40 or so. Speak with the merchants of size about Zevos. By the way, Ghostface, MJ, PG, and Jill. So I'm planning on doing a live stream Q&A on Monday. 9:30 p.m. GMT, which, if I remember correctly, would be about 4 p.m. 4:30 p.m. Your time, because you're on the East Coast, right? I was at East Coast.
I should find this Zervos and see what he knows about Sefetu. See if he's connected to the Scarab. I will ask among the merchants. See which are friendly to him.
I still need to beat Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I didn't even play that yet, man. That looks like they just released a DLC for it, and I didn't even play that damn game yet, man. I've heard it's really good. East Coast, yes sir, yes sir. Okay, got that right. See, man knows everything. What? That's what I've been saying. Haze knows everything. Asterisk. Oh man, tired AF. Had a long ass day today. It was a good day, but it was long, man. It was just long. Proper catching up with me right now, man. Ooh. It was a good day. I can't believe today was a good day.
Careful some dates.
So yeah, 9:30 p.m. on Monday, which is 4:30 p.m. on the East Coast. Live Q&A, and we'll go for about 30 minutes or so, give or take. So if you can join, that would be awesome. Ask some questions. You can ask me anything you want. I might not answer every question, depending on what you actually ask me, but you know.
Hey, you want some fish or what?
I am looking for Zervos, the harbor master.
Oh, I heard Sefetu gutted him.
Oh man, I tell you, having a cold is not a nice feeling at all. When is this Monday?
It's not worth it. But what can we
Good day for business?
It is, well, I mean, today's Saturday. So it is 2 days from now. You got tomorrow is Sunday, then the day after is Monday.
Looking for who? Why? I don't know him.
I'm back.
Why are you
Guess who's back?
Him? He was a good man.
Back again.
A good man.
Banter's back.
You do know him.
Tell a friend.
I just heard
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
me
Guess who's back? 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 Oh, excuse me.
What are you looking for today?
The harbor master, Zervos.
Do not ask about him. The guards killed him.
Haze is back. Whoa. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
You look like a strapping sword. Looking to improve.
So yeah. Oh, and also another thing as well, guys, by the way. Here's what I'm thinking. So you know we're talking about doing the movie nights on the 24th of November. How would you guys feel about moving that forward to Friday?
Away.
Friday the 17th
Yes, he's
of
gone
November.
To attracted by the promise of a new life.
Then he is not dead.
Dead? Why would you think he was
And
dead?
how would you feel about Friday 17th of November and doing a Punisher marathon? Because Punisher gets released on Netflix on the 17th of November, this coming Friday. So how would you guys feel about that? Friday 17th November, Punisher marathon. Try and watch as many episodes as we can before falling asleep. And yeah, you guys cool with that? Banter's cool with that? Awesome. And then next Friday, well, the Friday afterwards on the 24th, we can do True Identity like originally planned. So yeah, the Punisher on the 24th, on the 17th, and then True Identity on the 24th at 9. We'll go with 9 p.m. GMT, and go through the night doing the Punisher marathon. I'm considering becoming a blood donor when I'm 17. No, it's a good idea to be a blood donor, definitely. Punisher, I forgot that's coming. Oh, it's coming out soon, man. Less than a week away. And I'm really looking forward to it too, man, because, boy, Punisher in Daredevil was bloody awesome. But yeah, no, it's good to become a blood donor. You do have to, I mean, I'm sure you know this already, but yeah, you have to do some checks and stuff, and they'll check your blood and make sure you're healthy and stuff like that. Make sure you can write blood and all that sort of stuff. Got the rarest blood type on earth, AB. Well, AB negative. You're essentially, you AB negative. Are you AB negatives for real? Are you for real, Banter? AB negative. Oh my days! You know what? Because only around 1% people have it. Yeah, because because I did. Did you watch the which video was it? I put it in the was it Haze Explains Halloween video? I think I put it in where I made a joke about being not being AB negative because it is the rarest blood type. Yeah, it was Haze Explains Halloween video where I was talking about how parents want to know, how mothers in particular want to know everything about what you're doing, like where you get it from, who it is, where they live, what's their social number, what's their blood type, and it better not be AB negative. And it turns out you're AB negative. Wow, how about that, huh? How about that? How about that? But yeah, AB negative, the rarest blood type. That's why I made that comment in the video, because it is the rarest blood type. It better not be AB negative. If you're AB negative, it's hard to find donors, because it's so rare. I only found that recently. Okay, damn, man. Okay. I did get my blood checked a while ago. I can't remember what they said my blood type was. If they even told me my blood type, I really don't remember. I think it was I have been told. I'm sure it's down somewhere, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually bothered to look. But I wasn't able to give blood because they said something about my blood being too thin, I think, or something. I can't remember the exact words they used, but it was something like my blood was too thin, and it meant I couldn't give blood at the time. But it was a while ago, so I might get it checked again, see if anything's changed since, because it is a good idea to, donate what you can. Literally giving blood, when I got an injury, I needed blood. Needed. I didn't need it. They needed. They needed. Okay, they needed blood. Right. Okay. I got myself with a knife, and they needed to check for something.
The Magi has returned in need of more finery?
Yes, in a moment. I'm curious, Reda. Where are your parents?
Long story, Seni. Ephilakitai of Alexandria caught them stealing and boiled them in a bronze bull.
By Anubis. Oh, I am sorry, Reda.
No need. The gods took my family, but gave me my camel, Amun.
Okay, so both of you AB negative.
I wander the desert.
How about that? So 1% of the population are AB negative, and
this is my freedom.
You and your mum have it. You don't have AB negative blood type.
You are wise beyond your years.
Osiris here's not the mourning of the weary-hearted. You wanna sell or buy anything, Seni?
Nearly died
the future is golden.
Oh, wow. Wow. My dad is B negative, which is around 5% of the population. Okay, so all quite rare blood types. How about that in one family? But then, yeah. Wait, merchants are only available during... Oh, okay, wait a minute. I could sleep now. was saying that thing that I can do to... Oh, we'll have to hold it to sit. Okay. The thing with AB negative is that not even universal donors can help, which is O negative. So you need another AB negative to donate blood, right? Yeah. That's tight. Yeah, that's a good idea to donate, and especially I think with rare blood types as well, because they're so hard to come by. The more they can get of it, the better. This dude.
I am just looking. You know about a man named Zervos?
The harbor master? Why are you asking about him?
I have heard he is missing. In hiding? Perhaps dead.
What would you do if Sefetu put a price on your head?
Ah, I see. I am not one of Sefetu's men.
I don't know anything about it. I don't stick my neck out.
Yeah,
I have nothing to tell
no
you.
problem, no worries.
Finest metalwork in size.
And AB Plus have the easiest since they can receive blood from anyone.
Knows more than they are telling me.
Man. Follow the suspicious merchants. Merchants leave the market at night. Alright. You know what, I think I'm a bit too tired to play this game right now. So let me leave that for a moment. Alright. There we go. So I believe that it will be for the best for me to become a donor. Yes, indeed. It would be a good idea. Just it will help other people. To make it easier. But first,
let me take a selfie.
But yeah, no, it's a good idea to be a donor because you know, when people are looking for blood, especially with rare blood types, if it's already available, it just makes it easier and makes it more likely that they can save somebody's life with that. So yeah, definitely a good idea to become a donor. Or I can help a fellow AB negative, or one of those lazy ass AB pluses, those lazy AB plus bastards. Oh, what's up going with this, man? I'm a rare specimen, to be honest. I was born with hair on my head, eyebrows, and eyelashes. Something babies don't usually have. Okay. Well, maybe you're maybe you've got secret unicorn DNA somewhere within you. You know, special unicorn DNA. You know, I mean, you're an AB negative. You're born with eyebrows and eyelashes and hair on your head. I'm just saying, man. You might be a descendant of a unicorn. Maybe, just maybe. How about you? You got something rare about you? I don't know about rare. I mean, I guess uncommon. Not too many people have birthmarks on their face. There's that. But I don't think that's rare in the, not like 1% blood type is rare anyway. I don't know if I have anything rare. I mean, I was born with a heart defect. Well, it was like a hole in my heart or something like that. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like some kind of heart defect. And so my mum was saying that in my early years they weren't sure how long I was going to live for. So maybe I've already lived too long as it is. But yeah, you know, that there was that. But I don't feel anything. I don't have any heart problems now. I don't believe. Like I said, I was going jogging earlier, and I guess I'm relatively healthy. So my brother, he was also underweight. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much I was. I don't think I was underweight as a baby. Actually, I don't think so. I can't remember. I think it was like 7 pounds. 6 or 7 pounds or something like that. I don't remember. I mean, I was told all this stuff. I just don't. Yeah, I probably should have been paying attention, really. But yeah, I don't feel like there's anything like rare in that sort of sense about me. I don't think. No. I guess the rarest thing about me is that I am me, and there is no one like me. I am unique. But yeah. I guess for the most part, I'm pretty common. Oh well, it is what it is. Bandit is the best rapper on YouTube. Oh yeah, you know that's true. You know that's true. The best that ever do it. The best that done did it. Listen, best freestyler. Yeah, actually, MJ, Ghostface, you were there, I believe, when I did the freestyle, right? On the New Year's live stream. I'm pretty sure you were there. Or wait, you there? I'm pretty sure you were there. I think I remember you being there. But yeah, I did the live stream, the freestyle. That's gonna kill me later. Son of a bitch. Man, isn't that hot? Not on YouTube. All right, here we go. Here we go. I just found it. Let me put this up. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I just kind of spotted that as well. It was playing one of my... It's a nice song, by the way. If you don't know the song, it's called Born to Try by Delta Goodrem. It's a really nice song, but there's not the one I'd want to be playing on a live stream because it just causes issues. Those types of ones cause issues. But by the time I got caught to the fact that it was playing, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. 2 minutes into the bloody song now. Son of a bitch. Oh, well. But yeah, check that out for those who have not already, or if you have checked it out, maybe check it out again. That's the hottest freestyle of 2017. That's something to look up. The thing goes skrrrrap, pop, 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 pop. The thing doom. It's a bit of a shame that you can't play like just any song you want though, for real. You know, I mean, look, I understand like the whole thing about, you know, not wanting to certain rights and airing and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, stuff gets played on the radio all the time, and granted, they pay to have that, you know, license, but still, you know, still. If you're talking over it, then it shouldn't be an issue. If you've got like a low volume and you're talking over it, it really shouldn't be that much of an issue. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like anybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, I heard this song on a live stream, and now I don't need to go buy it. You know what I mean? No one's gonna be like that. And even if they did try to copy it from the fact that it's in a low volume and you're talking over it, they ain't gonna really hear much or enjoy the song that much. So I feel like as long as it's in a low volume and you're talking over it, it really shouldn't be much of an issue to have any song playing on the live stream. But no, they're going to have money involved. And anyway. But for real though, speaking of freestyles, do you guys know Loaded Lux? Do you know about Loaded Lux? Because he kicked a freestyle on, I think it was a Hot 97, and that dude killed it. Loaded Lux is a battle rapper from time. He's been a battle rapper for a while. He's got like songs and stuff like that as well. I know, but okay. Let me see if I can find that Loaded Lux freestyle, because dude kills it. I mean, don't get me wrong, my freestyle was better, of course, but no, Loaded Lux proper killed that. Like I'd say that's probably one of the best freestyles I've heard in a long ass time. Let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Hot 97. So if you want to check out, check out my freestyle and check out Loaded Lux. You know, maybe check out Loaded Lux first, because if you check out mine first, and Loaded Lux is going to disappoint you because it's not as good. You know, but yeah, no, for real though, the dude kills it. Now it's yeah, definitely check out that video. Even if you're not really into hip hop or anything, you know, it's just worth seeing. It's just somebody just absolutely ripped the mic up, you know, and yeah, awesome stuff, man, awesome. I might listen to that one again, actually. The thing goes pop, 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 pop. A king doom. All right, so what is the time? It is gone past 11. Okay, cool. We've been streaming for a little while. Just about 2 hours now. So I think that's a decent place to sign out. So let me put up one more video for you guys to check out. So let me put up one more video for you guys to check out. Now, If you haven't seen it, please watch it. If you have seen it, and yeah, maybe watch it again. But this is Haze. It's my last Haze Explains video, which is Haze Explains why I left BuzzFeed. So yeah, check that out. Haze Explains why I left BuzzFeed. Like, share, comment, all of that. You know, the world needs to know the truth. The world needs to know the truth. But yeah, excuse me, damn. Yeah, I feel I'm just too tired to continue. All right, so yeah, some links for you guys to check out, so please do. Next live stream is due tomorrow, 9 p.m. GMT, Sunday evening, and then 9:30 p.m. GMT. We're gonna do the live Q&A. Ask Me Anything on Monday, 9:30 p.m. GMT, 4:30 p.m. over on the East Coast. Also, what else is there? Yeah, so Friday, 17th of November, Friday 17th of November, we're gonna do the Punisher live stream, a marathon, Punisher marathon. Try and get through a few episodes. Don't know if we can get through all 13 or however many episodes it's gonna be. I don't know if we can get through all of those, but certainly we try and get through a good, decent amount of episodes at least. You know, with a marathon, maybe try and get through at least, let's say at least six episodes. Try and get through. But we'll see how it goes. But that's for Friday the 17th of November, and then the following Friday, 24th of November, we do the finally True Identity live stream. What else is there? Yeah, look out for the new video on the Bandit Haze channel coming this week as well, which is Haze Explains how much money small YouTubers make. Yeah, Haze Explains how much money small YouTubers make. That's the next Haze Explains video, Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. on the Bandit Haze channel. So look out for that. I'll talk about how much money I has been making as a small YouTuber, and some other things get mentioned as well. So look out for that on Wednesday. Oh, and yet to more videos on this channel. I'm still doing the 30-day challenge, so I'm gonna try and edit a video to put up on this video on this channel in about an hour or so. So I'll get onto that. Look out for that to come. And I don't even know what other videos. I've already run out of ideas for that 30-day challenge. So we'll see what I could scrape together over the next. I still got like 20-something days left, 26 days left, I think, 25, I think, days left. I'll tell you how much you make. Well, I just got a tenner today, so that's pretty cool. That's more money that I've got in the last few months at least. So yeah. You made nothing since you don't put on ads. There are ads, aren't there? I thought there were. Okay, maybe they're not showing. I thought there were ads. It says there. Well, okay. Maybe it's just new. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess I ain't making no money from this one then. Besides, I think Delta Goodrum might be taking any money I just made anyway, since her song played for about 2 minutes. So yeah, I think Delta Goodrum's gonna take my money. I like Delta Goodrum. She's a good singer. If you don't know about Delta Goodrum, check her out. She's a really good singer. But I don't want to give her my 10 cents or 5 cents or however much it would have been. I want my 5 cents, man. Damn it, I want my 5 cents. Okay, I'm back. Nice one. Awesome, dude. Coming true. Here's Aussie. Yeah, so just giving out the schedule over the next week or so for what we're going to be doing. So tomorrow's the next live stream, 9 p.m. GMT. The next live stream tomorrow. Then 9:30 Monday for the Q&A, for the Ask Me Anything. Talk properly. Ask Me Anything Q&A on Monday, 9:30 p.m. Friday 17th, let's say we start at 9 p.m. as well. We'll confirm it nearer to the time. Let's say for 9 p.m. for now. The Punisher marathon. Try and get through at least 6 episodes of the Punisher on Friday. Then following Friday 24th, it is the live stream for True Identity. But in the meantime, check out I put a few links if you want to scroll up, a few links to check out the last Haze Explains I did, which was Haze Explains Why I Left BuzzFeed. I believe you watched that actually, because you got a comment on that video. So yeah, you've seen it already, but maybe check it out again, just because why not, right? Why not watch it again? It's a good video, right? Watch it, share it. The world needs to know the truth about BuzzFeed, man. The world needs to know the truth. So yeah, like it, share it, tweet it out, Facebook it out, Instagram it out, email it out. However you want to share it. Talk it out. Tell your friends at school, at your job, wherever. Tell people, man. The world needs to know the truth. Have a good one, pal. All right, cool. The new video coming on Wednesday. Haze explains how much money small YouTubers make. So that's the next Haze Explains video. Look out for that on Wednesday. But yeah, I think that is all for now. So guys, you have been awesome as always. Thank you for all that you do. I appreciate you and all that you do. The village is strong because you make it strong, and it only gets stronger. Guys, until next time, till whenever, if ever, peace out, homies.